Hello everyone, this is Kathleen and I am here today. I just decided to turn the camera on because I wondered if you might like to look at this process. So I am working today in my July Stashbuster July challenge by Dear Julie, and I am coming along really well. It's almost finished, which is a good thing because it's really chunky. And in fact, if I could, I would stop right now. But I still have a couple of things left to do. But they have to be flat. However, they're not going to be flat. Well, one is going to be flat. The other one is not going to be flat. But I'm going to solve that problem by making them inserts, kind of, rather than attaching them. I have these three signatures, so I have these two spaces right here in between that I think I can use and just make a small, like, just insert it so that it could be removed later. One is going to be a pocket, but the other will just be this little paper sack that we can, you know, put things in and leave just kind of loose in the journal, either here or in the back. That's my thought. And then I'm going to put a pocket on this page, I think. Anyway, so here we go. I had started making these. I need to make two green or recycled embellishments. Everything has to be trash, and it needs, or recycled, and it needs to come from the list of things. So I found in the trash, my husband picked up a prescription, and I retrieved the prescription bag. So that's trash. And then I am using art supplies. So I used a little bit of acrylic paint, this pretty gray blue that matches, and white, and have covered the printing on the prescription bag. And so that's art supplies. And then I have some lace, scraps of lace. This is paper lace we're going to use. Doily. I have some yarn. I have a ticket. It's actually a label, but I'm calling it a ticket. I have book page and a sticker. Yeah, so I've covered my required supplies. And then I also have this, and many of us have these kinds of envelopes that come in the mail. So I'm going to use this, and then some book page, sticker. I will also use the paint again on the background, and another little label ticket kind of thing. Okay, so let's save this one for later. Since I have started this one, let's finish this one and get it in the book. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put this is paper lace. It's also trash because I retrieved it from the last tea we had, my ladies club. And this is under the teapot, so it's a little bit wrinkled, but yeah, I wanted to use that. So I'm just going to put this at the side. It's always a challenge kind of to glue down doilies, I think. I've tried several ways. Glue stick, that just, yeah, that makes a mess. So I just get most of it down and hope that will be good. Okay, I'm going to put it just kind of over here at the edge, and I'm going to leave just a little bit of a margin, just because sometimes that's what I like to do. All right. And now, oh, so let me tell you how I did this, the back. So I didn't think I was going to film this. So I just put out a little bit of this gray paint. I put out a little bit of the white paint, and then I find that it's easier to thin it with water, just a little bit, and then kind of smeared it like I do, smushing, and then I just smushed that down, and then I took this sponge just to kind of, you know, fix any spots that seem to be gloopy or gloppy. So that's how I did this. And then I dried it and ironed it so that it would be as flat as possible. Anyway, so okay, so now you're caught up with what I did. Now before I put the next things on, I want to do just a little bit of texture. Just with a bit of a script stamp, and I have done it in a triangle. All right, and now I'm going to put the little scrap of book page on. And this is that, the page comes from this pretty German script, old script that is, it's just really pretty. Okay, now let's see if I can get this off. These stickers are always a challenge. You just have to find a little corner and try to get an edge up. There we go. I think I have it. I love these vellum stickers, but gosh, they're hard. There we go. Okay, I do have it. It's crumpled that corner though. I hope it'll come off or stick back down is what I mean. There we go. All right. I'm just gonna kind of put this over that. Good. And then the sticker, which I want to distress a little, or the little label ticket thing. Okay, crumple it a little. All right. You know, when you use trash, it's always nice to do something like shabby chic or something where crumpled, you know, is deliberate. I guess that's what I mean to say. And then I found this in, it was a scrap. It was the chapter heading in one of the books that I have gutted. And so I just ripped that out of there. And I think I'm going to put that on here as well. And I have to do an insert, like a journal card for this as well, but I will do that later. You can see it in the flip through, I guess. Okay, that's pretty. And then this, you know, the inside is, there's room for lots of things in there. Okay, now I can just, you know, use that because that's now completed. It has all the required elements on there. But I think what I'm going to do is just include this little piece of yarn and just tie it here at the bottom. and then that can be kind of, you know, a closure later. Maybe, yeah, that's so. I guess I need to tie that up a little higher. Trim that. Okay, so that's that element. So that, once I make the insert, then that will just kind of slip inside here. So that's my thought, is that that will just kind of live here. You know, it could get pasted down as a pocket, but it's just slightly big, and it will be too close to the curve over here at the spine. So I think I'm just going to have it live in the book just like that. Yeah. Okay, so now the other side, it's going to be just a little more complicated. But so I decided to make a pocket, but you know, I'm running out of, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm just, you know, tired today or something. I just couldn't think, okay, how do I want to decorate this? I have the trash sitting around. So I found, you know, the elements, but I decided to go to my tag templates because, you know, sometimes when you're tired, you just need a little help. So I'm going to use tag template number 4, 3 layers. I think that's going to help me. So you can go to the playlist for tag templates and just look through there sometime when you are also tired and need help with how to decorate. So I'm going to go to my cutter and cut this off. I wanted to have a pocket that was about 4.5 inches. So I'm going to cut this at 5.5 and 6.5 inches tall. So I'll do that quickly. Okay, and then I'm going to score it and just tuck the edges under. So I'm going to score at, where's 4? There's 5, so there's 4. So 5 and 1/2 inch over here. So that will give me 4.5 inches. And then I want to come up 1/2 inch for the bottom. Okay. Oops. 2. Okay, I'm going to trim here. And here. And then, I'm going to fold these over. All right, now let's see how that looks in the book. Good. Okay, so that'll be there at the bottom. Now I'm just going to tear the top because, yeah, I want this to be a little bit trashy. So I'm just going to tear there. Didn't tear very well. I hate those little tiny peaks. But we'll go with that. Okay, so there's that. Now, the template, I'm going to need to make a background to add some, I think I'm going to do some stenciling with some white acrylic paint. And then this template has a band that goes across like this, a horizontal band, and it has kind of a tall rectangular element, and then a smaller circle curvy element. I'm going to reverse that this time and do a larger curvy element and a smaller rectangular element like that. Yeah, so that's the nice thing about templates. You know, it's just a pattern, and you can mix it up and do, you know, what you want, but this still remains the pivot point right here, where all three of these come together, these three layers. Okay, so I'm going to, so I have my trash, and then I have, we need the 4 supplies, you know, trash, book page, sticker, and the little ticket thing. And then I have an extra one with the acrylic paint that I'm going to use for the background. And I think what I'm going to do is just, well, first of all, I'm going to distress the edges. So we'll get that out of the way first. And then, so now I've kind of darkened that and have vintaged that up a little. But now, because this is a shabby chic, I'm going to lighten it again with white. Because shabby chic is kind of light and airy and white-ish. Still vintage, but yeah, that's my take on it anyway. So I'm just going to do polka dots, I think. And so I'm going to get just a little bit of white acrylic paint. And I'm just going to use this this polka dot portion of the stencil. Yeah, I like it. And it doesn't have to be solid, but now let me move it over. Yep, good. Okay, and then we'll come down. Okay. And oh, that didn't get quite matched. That's okay, because that's in the middle and it's going to be covered by the picture, so that was helpful. I need to be more careful as I move the stencil to get it lined up again. Okay, and now we just have to do the bottom. It has to go completely off, you know, the edge. Otherwise it looks weird. Okay, there we go. All right, now let me clean this up. I can put that aside. I'll just clean this extra paint off the mat so that it doesn't smear onto other things. Okay, now let me just give that a quick dry, very fast. Yeah, good. All right, now let's finish it off here. Okay, so this is going to go just a little higher than center, just because you know me, I don't like things to be too balanced, too formally balanced, I should say. I like balance. I need balance like everyone else, but I don't like formal balance as much as I like a little bit of asymmetrical balance. Okay. Make sure that I'm getting kind of straight. All right. Oh, what's under there? There's a little bit of, I don't know, something hard. There we go. All right, now let me trim this. And trim this. And distress that cut edge. Okay, so there's the horizontal band. And now let's put this, here we go again with the sticker. Sometimes if you scrape it like that on the very edge, the plastic will curl up. Either the plastic or there we go. And this is going to go just like this. And that will go right here. Okay. Oh, I like it. That turned out good, I think. It needs just a little bit of texture as well, I think. So let's put just a bit of text. And I think it needs a little bit of splatter too. So what I'm thinking is there's just kind of not enough depth. I should have put some shadow with some chalks or something along there, but I think we'll just do a little bit of white paint splatter. I'll Okay, where's my splatter brush? It was here. I was knocking it around earlier, so what happened to it? Did I put it away? No, it doesn't appear that I put it away. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I knew it was here. All right. Okay, good. All right, now my bag again. So what the splatter does is it adds a layer on top. So then you get, you know, the realization that there are layers here. So it makes depth, and that's what I like. I like depth. All right. Now let me give that a quick dry, and we'll put it in the book. Okay, good. All right, it's going to go on this page, just like that. Actually, I'm going to go iron this, so I'm going to end the video now. I will iron it and then come back because I need it to be just as flat as possible. So that's one way that I can help it be flat, is to iron it. All right, so there's those two. Let me find the other one. Can take a quick look at that again. Those two elements for my Shabby Farmhouse journal. Thanks so much for being with me, and I will see you again.